All right, guys, welcome to another review. And this time, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how in less than 2 minutes you can make your laptop a whole lot faster. So, what I'm going to do is first off, this is the HP ProBook 450 series. It's a Generation 5, and it came with 8 GB of RAM or memory and a half a gig of storage. And for my purposes, since I um, do video editing and things like that, I'm going to upgrade it to a terabyte of additional storage. So I already have a half a terabyte, and then I'm going to use this solid state drive to give myself another terabyte. Okay, and then in addition to that, I'm going to use this external solid state hard drive by Buffalo to give myself 2.5 terabytes total. So I'm going to be using this external hard drive for all my files and things like that. With programs and such, I'm going to use my internal storage or whatever. So that's that. It came with the 8 GB, but you can upgrade it to the 32. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. This is a M2. The form factor or whatever is a M2 series solid state drive. Like I said, this is a terabyte. This is by Team Group. I did some researching online. I didn't really know myself, but Team Group seemed to be a pretty good company. They made some neat gaming hard drives that I saw. So anyway, like I said, this is the M2, which I'll show you where that goes because your laptop may or may not be able to handle it. If not, you can still replace your regular hard drive with a solid state drive, which has a different kind of form factor. So let's just get into it. And now this shouldn't take. Let me show you this as well. So I'm gonna, like I said, it came with 8 gigs of memory or RAM, and it can be upgraded to 32. So I figured why not just go ahead and upgrade to the 32 gigs. Bam. I got this stuff from people on my channel or whatever. I'm not sponsored by anybody, anything like that. So let's get into it. Anytime you're going into the inside of a computer system, you have to be careful of static electricity. You know what I mean? Because that can fry your stuff up really quick. Another thing is if you're ever, pulling real hard or trying to manhandle parts, you're most likely doing something wrong. Okay, so let's get this thing opened up. I'm using is this Husky little multi-tool here. This thing is kind of neat. Okay then, I guess I'll have to pick that up in a minute. But anyway, it comes with different size Phillips and straight or flathead bits that just store into the top here. And as you can see, it's pretty pretty secure when you get it on there. Anyway, so we'll take up this first bolt here, or first screw here. And this is held down by just snaps that go all around. So I'm gonna slowly, gotta be careful with this screw, be sure that it's all the way out too. Slowly get this on up off of here. See what I'm saying? Don't have to do any manhandling or anything like that. In addition to these little fixes, you want to do your proper maintenance and things on your computer system as well. See, just to be careful getting these off, because you can snap those and break them off, and then you'll compromise the integrity of your seal on your components and everything. But in addition to doing this, now this is the M2 slot. I believe there are graphics cards that you can get. Okay, we back. So I ran out of storage on the phone that I was using to record this. I don't have any fancy cameras or anything like that. I just use my cell phones. So anyway, what I was saying, in addition to upgrading your storage and your memory, you can also upgrade your radio module, of course. But in addition to doing that, what I was going to say is you want to do general maintenance things like turning off excess startup programs that you don't have, get any files and stuff like that that you don't need on your hard drive, get that stuff out of there. You know, do the disk fragmenting and make sure your antivirus and your malware and all of that stuff is up to date. Yeah, so you know, just general things like that. Maybe download CC Cleaner and you know, optimize your PC and all that stuff that'll get you running better. So you see, like the instructions say or whatever. I don't know if I did that too fast. You wanna just mount this in here. There's little slots and there's a slot here. So I'm just gonna line this slot up here. Bam. Gently slide that in there till you hear the snap. Now, one thing is, since my laptop didn't come with something in the M2 space here, I don't have a screw to hold this down. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to take one of the screws out of my regular old school hard drive case here, and hopefully this fits. It should. Yep. I'm just gonna use this for now, and I'll get another screw and put that in there. I do think it's important to have that screw, but I know I don't want this one flopping around. So, I mean, it's still in there secure. It's not going anywhere. No big deal. So, it's just that simple, you know? And now I have an additional terabyte of storage in there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on the RAM or the memory. So like I said, this is from Team Group. This is the TE Force Zeus. Oh, this is a gaming RAM, which I don't really know what the difference is, but we get a nice little sticker there. Ah, okay. If you care about stuff like that. It has a lifetime warranty. It says 100% tested. Got a nice little QR code there that I'm not gonna be using, but has an instruction manual, you know. Let's see. It says make sure it's not plugged in. Don't touch the modules. Yeah, I don't know. We just gonna ignore that there. And on mine, we just have these little pins that slide out that way. Be careful not to overextend them or whatever. And the old memory just comes out like that. Okay. Now this is by SK Hynix, which is a Korean company, and I believe they actually have a lot of laptops and stuff come stock with these Hynix memory. But yeah, this is 8 gigs, and it's 2400T. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know what that means. So I'm just gonna slide this over to the side. I don't know if I'll use it for anything else, but I'm gonna keep it out the way, you know? So we'll get this up like that. And again, we have these little plastic things in here to keep that from coming out. So what I did, I pulled the plastic this way so that I can just slide it on up. Bam. And we are ready to go. So what I want to do is just touch these sides. I don't want to end up touching any of the components or whatever. And again, there's a little niche right there or whatever, so that you know you're using or putting it in the correct way. And this is DD4 RAM. I think it's, how fast is this stuff? This is DD4 gaming RAM. It says it has dedicated totems, born for gaming, reliable compatibility, lightning bolt design. Oh, well, that's T4 Zeus, you know. So I don't really know how fast it goes. I was looking all that stuff up when I was researching things, so this is good for me and my uses. So again, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna bend this plastic so it comes up off of my little thing there. Get that on up out of there. And I don't think it would damage it too much if you touch things, but you know, in my experience, it's best to just not to. Oh, I got it backwards. So these are installed facing each other. So I guess this one has to go this way. Ah, okay. See, so what I was gonna do, I figured both of the labels should be up, but nope. These two are facing each other, which is fine. I'm gonna put it in the way that it's supposed to go because it's impossible not to. All right, so that's in there loaded up. I don't know what this would be for here. If anybody knows, let me know. I'm assuming this would have been, I don't know what that would be either. In any rate, they are not, there's nothing soldered to it, you know, so I guess maybe a better, upgraded laptop or something would have these spaces being occupied. So that's that. In case anybody cares, this is the fan. Anything else to access it, you would pretty much have to unscrew the bottom part of this case. I think this is the CMOS battery there. So anyway, if I wasn't running my mouth like this, we would have had this done, man, in less than 2 minutes actually. Well, maybe 2 minutes including the disassembly. Disassembly and reassembly. What you want to do is line this up in the back here, and you know, just gently press down till you get most of the snaps in. And then what I do is go down with the screw. Don't turn it hard or anything like that. Once it kind of stops a little bit, you're good to go. And then I just go over and make sure everything's flat. Like I said, don't do no rough stuff. Okay, so now this screw right here is here. Line it up. I'm gonna go in the back first and come down on the sides here gently. I mean, they are snaps, so it sounds like I'm being rough, but I promise you I'm not. And then again, just go down with the screw until it stops. Ooh, no pressure, anything like that. You don't want to end up stripping these screws because they it's not like, well, unless you run a tech shop. If you run a tech shop, you probably wouldn't be watching this video, but you probably don't have these screws laying around. So I guess, you know, I'm gonna be all fancy and install my little sticker here about where the RAM is. I'm gonna be careful not to cover up the intake. The intake for the fan is right here. This actually is nothing there because only these holes are open. So anyway, that RAM was what, approximately right there? Yeah, because I'm not ever gonna change the RAM in here again unless for some reason this ends up not working out. So I am going to just slide this back in here. Which way should it go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go, George? All right. I don't know, but me personally, as soon as I throw something away, I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna need that. Then like 20 seconds later, I end up needing it. You know what I mean? So we'll put this up with some other stuff. Get rid of that there. And that is it. However, like I said, I am going to be using an external hard drive for all of my files for, you know, my laser engraving and my video files and things like that. So what I'm using is a solid state drive. They're faster than the traditional spinning optical drive. This particular one right here is 1 terabyte. It's by a company called Buffalo. And the reason I got it is because it said you can hook them up to, you know, like your PlayStation and Xbox and things like that. So, and my theory is gaming parts just tend to be, you know, better quality. This thing comes with a setup guide and all that stuff, which I'm not gonna need. We'll just take this. It also comes, what is this? You can register it and stuff. I guess that's for the warranty maybe, so I'll be doing that. Maybe I'll go to the computer screen and show the new specs. And this right here, this is a solid state drive. All this is a drive with a case around it. Now, how I was showing when I had the laptop open, if your laptop can't use the M2 SSD or solid state drive, then you can use something like this. Without the case on it, it's just a smaller hard drive, a solid state drive that you can put into that place where my my original old spinning optical drive was at. So that's that. I'm gonna put it in here on this other side. Also, this thing comes with a an adapter for the Type C. So it's USB to USB Type C, and I'm assuming that's mostly for your gaming consoles and things. I do have a USB-C drive, a USB-C port on here, but I use it for charging. So yep, that's that. Let's put this stuff back up in this box here. And the port that I'm gonna use is my super speed USB port here, because that is the fastest one. I don't know why they wouldn't just make all of them like that, but they don't. So some of the ports on my laptop are slower than the others. Probably because I don't have like a super gaming laptop or whatever. I use it for work. It's a ProBook. And you know, when I get some more funds, I plan on upgrading. So this connects to the hard drive with the USB-C. This is the first USB-C type connection that I ever saw. So what it is you have one side for data and another side for power, you know. So that just slides in here. And in fact, all of my hard drives, my external hard drives that I have, use that same type of configuration. And we're gonna slide him in there. And hey, that's pretty much it. I'll come back when we get to the PC screen. So originally what I was gonna do is share my screen, but there's really no need for all of that. So I figure I'll show it's starting up. And I'll show that the changes did take hold or whatever. Don't know what that means. Well, yes I do. It said that the memory has changed or whatever, so that's cool. I kind of knew that already, y'all, because I just put it in there. So we'll see what happens when it loads up. See, it's taking a little bit longer, but I guess it has to configure everything for the new amount of memory in there. Okay, so it finally finished doing everything. What is it? MS Info 32. So I just wanted to show you that it everything took, and I should be good to go. Well, and that didn't check for myself. Let's see, BIOS, boot service, username. Bam. Okay. See, this is what we want to look at. You see, install physical memory, 32 gigabytes. Total physical memory 31.9, and this available physical memory, you know, the computer itself uses some of the RAM for the system stuff, so I guess you're never gonna get like the entire, you know what I'm saying, whatever you installed or whatever. And that's that. But hardware. Storage, that's what I want. Drives. We have something's not right about that. Hold up. Let's see. Oh. So we have my original optical drive, the regular one. We have my external hard drive, but I don't see the M2 drive that we just did. Hold up, let me check something else right quick. DISK MGMT.MSC, I hope. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Duh. So, don't forget to initialize your hard drive. Okay. Okay. So, we're gonna do that right quick. I'm gonna use the GPT or whatever. Disk 1. Okay, so this is my original drive. It says it's healthy and all that good stuff. I don't want to change anything on that. But this unallocated means that it's not usable. It's not doing anything. So what I'm doing is right clicking on here, and to get to this disk management screen, you type Windows, hold down the Windows key, hit R, like so. Then this will come up. Then type in disk management, DISKMGMT.MSC. That'll bring this up. And then I'm right clicking here to create a new simple volume. Let it do its thing. Yep. Again, you know, you're missing a little bit because the system has to use some of that memory. I'm gonna assign it the drive letter M. Why? Because it's in the M2 slot. That's it. I mean, format NTFS. Yep, that's cool. Volume label. I'm gonna call it the M2 drive. Just keep it simple, stupid, right? Perform quick format. Enable file and compress. I don't need to do that. Okay. It's formatting now. There we go. We have another healthy hard drive online. It's gone from unallocated to good to go. And now we come back over here and we see M2 drive, volume letter M, which is good to go. This is my solid state external hard drive, this recovery image, and then this is my original old optical drive. So we are good to go. Now, they did take a little more than 2 minutes, but if I wasn't talking so much and I had remembered to initialize and format the new drive, then it would have maybe 5 minutes total, you know? So thanks for watching. Here's my hands, little working man, rusty hands. See you later. Please like and subscribe if this helped you out at all. All right.